And we're gonna go with my breakfast. Set that up right there, nice. Okay, I don't like to be wasteful, so I really recommend you buy egg whites if they're in your diet. So I'm gonna set this to pounds and ounces, and I want 8 ounces of egg whites. The problem with food scales is they kind of ballpark to a small degree, so you're probably never getting it right on the money, but we're gonna try. And as you can see here, we're at 8.2 ounces. I wanted to get 8 ounces, I'm sorry, 8.02. So that's extremely close, like probably within a half a gram. I'll take it. I'm not going to attempt to try and remove any when it's that close, because if I do so, I'm going to end up being under the amount I want. I want to be as close to that number as possible. Always use pan spray. Now, it says it's 0 calories. It's not. If you look at the serving size of pan spray, it's about 0.25 grams per serving. So that means there's 470 servings in this fucking bottle. No one is ever using that amount. You're not even going to get your pan fucking lubricated enough with cooking oil using that. But because they made the serving size so small, the calorie amount ended up being negligible. And when they make labels, if the calorie amount is negligible enough, I forgot the hard cutoff, but it's very, very low. They can put 0 calories on the bottle. So it's not actually 0 calories, but it's very close to it within the serving size. So when I just doused my pan right now, I may have gotten about like 20 calories of pan spray in here. But that's what you need to understand. If the and this is something that's documented, this is something that is fact, this is something that I'm not making up, so don't fucking disagree, you gosh darn idiot. If it's a negligible amount of calories in a product, they're allowed to put 0 calories on there. It's a little workaround, so that's why you see something like that, and it says there's so many goddamn servings in a fucking can of it, so they can get away with saying that. Okay, we got that cooking. What's the last thing we need? Oh, shit. Oh, I forgot to clean out my shaker. It's going to be nasty. Ooh, I don't know where I put my shaker. That's kind of nasty. Oh, look at that, everyone. Did clean it out. In the sink the whole time. Fantastic. I don't know if anyone's ever left a shaker cup sitting, even if it's overnight. Fucking sucks to open it up in the morning. I've had times where I've lost them in my car, and it's been absolutely fucking miserable when I open it up. I actually would throw them out. They'd be so bad. There's like a point where you get that smell where you're like, God can't get this smell out of here, and you just have to fucking chuck it. I just talked about not being wasteful, and I am now using a fucking bottle of water to fill this up. Trying to avoid getting a bunch of fluorides and shit in my body. However, I do like sink water. It's a little bit contradictory, right? Okay. Eggs are cooking up. Why don't you make an omelet? Why don't you go fuck yourself? I like doing scrambled because that way I could just shovel the shit in instead of trying to fucking pretend like my fork is a knife and cut off little pieces. I'm also not putting stuff in here. Why am I not putting stuff in here? Because my coach told me that I'm eating 8 ounces of egg whites. And why would you hire a coach and not listen to them, gosh darn it? You see what we're doing here, though? You see that? We're sticking to the plan. Things that we are allowed to use. I'm going to salt the fuck out of that thing. Now, salt does a lot of things. It's heavily involved in proper muscle contractions. It couples with water hydration to be able to prevent cramping, but also achieve better pumps. It actually helps with fat loss. It's just an all-around great thing. Now, people talk about overloading sodium and their blood pressure and all that. You got to understand, one of the biggest predicators of having high blood pressure, unless it's genetic, is obesity. So if you're a fat fuck, and yeah, I don't really care about shaming. I think You know what? Being fat, and I used to be a fat kid, so you really don't got shit on me. Being fat is one of the things that is 100% within your control. This isn't a disease. This isn't like you have cerebral palsy or something and you're just born with it. You can't get rid of it. This is something completely within your control. Even if you claim to have hypothyroidism, because most people like to do that and not get it tested. So I don't want to hear that shit, all right? I don't want to fucking hear it. All right, we got that on there. Walked in a circle because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And that's a pleasant view, right? It's like the masturbation angle right there. Okay, so I need to get 40 grams of protein. So I'm gonna weigh out 53 grams of protein on here. That's what we're doing. Now, why are we doing that? All right, one serving, 33 grams. And there's 25 grams of protein in that serving. So what I did was I multiplied, my friend taught me this, by the way, I'm terrible at math. I multiplied the grams per scoop by the amount of grams in a scoop, and then divided that by the number of grams I needed to get, which was 40. And that comes out to 53 grams. Math. The more you know. And you can use that on any of your supplements, especially if you're using highly branched cyclic dextrin for your intra-workout, which you should. Quit eating gummy bears, you fucking sloppy fuck. Don't even fucking do it. You gosh darn idiot. Why the fuck would you do that? Why are you taking 4 scoops of pre-workout all the time? You don't need it. It's actually not boosting your performance. You just have a fucking stimulant addiction. Might as well go do some Adderall, you fucking junkie. And these are my thoughts in the morning. Really don't want to hear shit about all this. I'm just kidding. We're actually in a good mood. But it is fun to fucking riff on people. Okay, so we're about to have our breakfast ready and complete. Oatmeal. Having 35 grams of oatmeal, weight uncooked. That is oatmeal cooked. Important thing for flavor. And I like these personally, but a lot of people fucking don't. Oh shit, look at me dropping stuff. Damn, and we're getting down low and intimate right now. How are you doing today, everyone? Okay. Stevia! I like it. A lot of people talk shit on it. I like it. And it's all natural. 0 calorie sweetener. No sugar in there. No sugar alcohols in there. Actually, let me double check that I'm not wrong about that. Of course I'm not wrong. Why would I be wrong? There are no sugar alcohols in there. And you see a lot of people, you know, I have a few dummies on my Instagram, particularly female competitors. They want to do everything in the world to avoid eating a bodybuilding diet and claim variety is the best. So they end up doing like some if it fits your macros bullshit. And what do they like to do? They like to make oatmeal and coax it with shit like fucking Walden Farms syrup, which says 0 calories again, but it's fucking not. And it's loaded with sugar alcohols. They don't understand the workarounds people could have on nutrition labels. And what you do when you overconsume those is you start fucking with your digestion. You start fucking with your digestion. You start fucking with your bloat. You start fucking with your water retention. You start fucking with your ability to process nutrients efficiently. And that's why a lot of people are like, oh my God, I'm bloated and watery. Why is this the case? And you're eating a bunch of fucking sugar alcohols every day. Will completely wreck your fucking stomach. I just grabbed 2 spoons in the middle of that. Now I got a fork and spoon. Okay. And voila! That is the first meal of prep. Just did a half-hour cardio. Got that meal on the plate. We just did this video in under 10 minutes. I got to rip on some people. You got to see me cook my food. You got to see how I do this every day. It's great to have you on my channel. Thank you. Like, subscribe, or go fuck yourself. I don't care. You can follow these things, get some muscle, get lean, get gains, or don't.